Hey, babe, this is the biggest life changer to all women that want to be in their femininity. You can literally be soft and still have standards, and that's still femininity. Stop thinking that once you are feminine, you are not going to have standards. Don't shrink yourself. You still have standards. You still guard your heart. You still have boundaries. You still have things that have to make sense to your life. If it doesn't make sense, don't allow it. Don't allow people to break your boundaries. I know for me, when I was younger, I used to always think like being quiet and being silent is the only option. I had to shrink myself, right? I thought like I just allow things to happen and that's the way it is as a woman. But no, that is not femininity. That is not standing on your truth. That is not keeping your peace. That is not the way that it should be. When you're in your feminine, you are in control. You have your standards and you don't allow things to bypass that. You may lose a man, you may lose friends, you may even lose family members. People will literally back down from you because they feel like you are just too much. And they will literally make you feel like you are nothing because they're just like, "Ugh, you're never going to win because you got too many standards, right? Like, but you have to stand on what's true to you. You have to understand when you are going through the process of becoming more soft. You don't have to shrink yourself. You don't have to exist how others want you to exist. You don't have to be how other women are. Stop thinking you go online and you just shrink yourself and you become a person you're not. No. Like, yes, you have more emotional control. So when it comes to things that you don't like, you are addressing it probably different than a person who doesn't have emotional control, right? But you are actually keeping everything balanced and keeping things in control because when you're in your feminine, you are in your softness. You are in control. But you still have to remember that sometimes things may be a little crazy, but when you're in your feminine, you know how to keep that control without shrinking, right? Babe, stop thinking you have to shrink no more because you just have to gain control of yourself. And the way that you gain control is actually learning how to trust yourself, learning how to listen to your discernment, learning how to actually exist in your world, knowing what you actually like, knowing how to love on you. Because when you don't know how to love yourself, you will allow everyone to control what you have going on. And that right there would never allow you to be in your feminine when you don't have control. Point blank, period.